Hi, I'm Randy. I'm a 5th degree black belt. I've been actively training and teaching for over 16 years. I started when I was 10 years old when my mom made me do it, and it was one of the best decisions she could have ever made for me. You're going to find that our main goal is to get students past certain obstacles that they may encounter in life, so that way they can grow in the most positive and proactive way. You're going to notice that we could have the 3.5-year-old in class all the way up to mom and dad, grandma and grandpa. And the way we're able to work with everybody is we teach in degrees of isolation. So you may see us focus just on one movement for the student to be able to understand before moving on to the next. It could be that all we're focusing on is just the inward block with the front arm and the eye focus, and that's it. And we're not focusing on the legs because we're trying to eventually piece everything together. Eventually, though, we want the student to be able to put their entire body behind one single movement. It could be that we want the student to be able to step back and they have to turn their feet into the proper stance. They have to bend their knees, they have to keep their back straight, they gotta look to the front, they gotta ki-eye, they gotta perform the actual movement. So that's like, 5, 6 different things going on all at the same time. It is crucial that instructors know the different levels on which a student can develop. And when you are familiar with different levels in which a student can develop, then you're going to be able to teach the student at the gradient level that is much more suitable for the student. So the way we're going to be teaching a 4-year-old or 3.5-year-old is going to be a lot different than the way we teach a 10-year-old, 15-year-old, 20-year-old, etc.
Everyone attention stand.
The reason why we work the attention stance is because we want to teach the child how to be able to refocus. It could be that we're doing a bunch of moves in class, but the minute the instructor says attention stance, they all stop what they're doing to focus on what the instructor is saying. So for example, it could be at home if they're watching TV, maybe playing with their toys or on the pad, and you need their attention. We want them to be able to stop what they're doing to refocus on what you're saying. Because of the environment, discipline becomes a positive, not a negative. What does breaking a board have to do with respect? Well, how are you going to reach your fullest potential if you don't respect yourself? And how are you going to learn to reach your fullest potential if you don't respect others? Somebody could have the greatest talents in the world, but if they don't have the right mindset, it's going to hold them back. The reason why respect is so important in karate is because it teaches a student how to have the right attitude.
All right.
Another thing we're going to be talking about this week is respecting people, other people, not just yourself, right? Other people's property, space, time, and value. Okay? So property means they're things. Things that don't belong to you. Just because it doesn't belong to you doesn't mean that you can mistreat it, right?
Next thing I know, I bought. Hey, can I take it home and play with it? Next thing I know, bye. Oops. Hey, take care of it. Hey, William. Sorry, I just got broken. I don't know how it happened. Hey, man, that's pretty cool. Can I see it? Man, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, but it's kind of old, man. Why don't you get something new? Man, look at it's all worn out and stuff. You really like that? Okay, well, yeah, I'd like something brand new. So, am I respecting his personal property? No, sir.
As I got older, and when I got in college, I did like to go to the gym and exercise, but I still didn't feel like I was an athletic person, right? But until I started doing karate and I learned, oh wow, my body can do this, I can use it to defend myself and all these amazing things. And I learned I had a new respect for myself.
Hi, my name is River, and I am a helper. I don't help very often, but I do take karate. I told him, you should put don't quit karate.
The sooner you decide what the outcome is, the higher your chances are at succeeding. There may come a point in your child's training where they may say, I want to quit. And I'll admit, when I was 11, I said I wanted to quit. And most parents aren't ready for that moment. And it's crucial that your child is going to need your help to get remotivated again. So that way you can teach your child the value of not giving up. In life, your child is going to go through some highs and lows. There may be a time where they want to give up on their goals because they feel like it's not going fast enough or they doubt they can achieve it. And they're going to remember the time that they were in karate when they wanted to give up, and you helped them get back on track because they lost sight of their goal. Can you imagine what type of impact that's going to have on your child when they have to make the decision not to give up? That's how they're going to learn how to respond to problems in life. One thing I found that has concerned some parents is they may feel, I don't want to force my child to do something they don't want to do. And I understand how you feel. Other parents have felt the same way. And what we found is that there's going to be things in life that your child might not want to do at first, even though it's good for them. And they need to understand the value of giving up is not an option. True.
That's why never quit karate.
Yes, it keeps you focused, doesn't it?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah. One must be congruent. Make your mind and your actions do the same thing. Confidence can come in different ways. A student could be confident at passing a test, but not so confident at speaking up or making friends. It is important that the student has good self-esteem. They need to be certain that they're good with something.
Move. And again, ready? Move.
When a student gets their body ready with physical confidence, like bending their knees, having their back straight, head up, eyes focused, it automatically gets the mind focused on the right stuff, like improvement. Instead of focusing on doubting yourself or giving up, you perceive challenges as something beneficial, and as a result, karate becomes very enjoyable. You're going to find that our instructor's main priority is to make sure that your child stays on track and make sure that your child is excited. And I think you're going to find that they're going to get you excited about it, because when you see your child growing with more confidence and more respect and more self-esteem, and they're sure about themselves, and you can see them developing better character skills as they go through the ranks and as they grow up. And more importantly, they're going to also learn skills on how to be able not to give up. So how to be able to have the right goal setting skills and how to be able to continue to move forward even when they might be a little bit unmotivated. It's easy for everybody to quit something the first obstacle that they run into. So there's a huge reward that a child will have when they move past that obstacle, they move past something that they thought that they could never achieve before.